2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight. We are...
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Michael Porter's out there with Gordon, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray, and it's Barton in at the 2 spot. And for Boston, Brown the small 4 with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. He's looking for Gordon and finds him.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Now here's Walker. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Here's Jokic. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Outside, Porter. That shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum leading the charge. And the dunk by Tatum.
He covers a lot of ground with impressive long strides. Tatum excels at driving to the rack.
Murray against Walker. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
And here's Walker. Oh, Tatum in position.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Barton right side. The pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Thompson outside. Tatum kicks to Brown. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Paul Millsap's checked in for Jokic. JaMychal Green comes in for Porter. Rivers, he's checked in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now Morris. It's Rivers on the wing. Green left side. Shoots over Brown. And it's Green missing. Celtics leading by 4. And Tatum out top the key. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 10 points.
And gets hit on the drive. Excellent body control. Tatum's a well-coordinated athlete.
Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closely. Pass to Green. This one for 3. Rebound, Boston. Here's Pritchard. And it's in there. Pritchard's got his second basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. Rivers passes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Millsap. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He got... And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his up.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So, as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston, we've got Brown. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Celtics leading by 10.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
On the wing, Morris. Kicks it to Green. 13 feet away. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Here's Rivers. Green, the pass to Millsap.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Evan Fournier.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Murray for three. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Thompson kicks to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum passes to Walker. On deep. No good on the shot.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Morris passes to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Tatum on the wing for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Murray with him. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Rivers. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing up.
That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Gordon. Bill Barton is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Another shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jokic has got 6.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Okay, it's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
Gordon against Edwards. They get it back. Gordon dishes to Porter. Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And Millsap shoots it in.
Appreciate the hustle from Millsap there. Leaking out well and getting to the right spot.
Boston leading by 9. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Edwards. Thompson inside. Jokic defended.
And you can't help but...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Thompson. Jason Tatum comes in for Shemi Ojeleye. Brown is checked in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Edwards. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Murray with it. Williams picks him up. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Smart.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout-out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Fournier is checked in for Smart, and he makes both free throws.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Walker against Murray. In the corner. Tatum with it.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Martin passes to Jokic. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Porter. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In the corner. Tatum with it. Down low. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Goes up. And Burton throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Over in the corner, Brown. Left side, Fournier. The kick out to Brown. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Morris is checked in for Will Barton. Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Murray outside. Jokic kicks to Murray.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Murray outside. Now the dish to Gordon. Thompson against Jokic. Over Thompson. And it's Jokic missing. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Tatum.
Well, I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion he's shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance.
But Nuggets shooting well. 50% from the floor. Passes to Gordon. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he makes the first.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And there's the pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Gordon. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Good. Nice job down low.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Thompson kicks to Smart. And it's Denver with the rebound. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Gordon's running. On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. Dishes it to Gordon. Porter against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Here's Fournier. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Called time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Walker against Murray. Now here's Walker, guarded closer. To the inside. Williams inside. He's against Jokic. The shot by Williams, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Barton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket or something.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams gets the bucket.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
The drive by Jokic. McGee finds Porter. Back to McGee. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 2. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Boston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Shemi Oshale. And it's Brown in for Neesmith. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic, 11 feet away. Count it!
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Over in the corner, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
There's Walker with the 3. The shot will not fall. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Will Barton. Michael Porter's out there with Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Murray. The pass to Gordon. To the paint. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. Over Jokic. And it's Denver with the rebound.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Over Jokic. And it's Capella missing. Here's Denver now. Barton, wide open, he fires. Had the space there, but it's offline. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Young. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Hunter. Over Porter. Hunter, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The drive by Gordon. He feeds it to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Young. Collins finds Capella. To the middle. Over Jokic. Good defense by Jokic.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
To the paint. That shot off. Good work defensively by Capella. Barton passes to Jokic. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. So for the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Barton. And that one's good, Jokic. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Murray, no good. The Hawks trailing. Huerter passes to Capella. Back to Huerter. He kicks to Reddish. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Jokic. Murray with it. And it's Murray with the jam.
You have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Here's Huerter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Murray. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Now here's Millsap. And it's blocked. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Snell. Okongwu kicks to Reddish from outside the arc. And it's Rivers with the rebound. The feed now to Millsap. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Paul Millsap out there with Jermichael Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Monte Morris.
And the rim protection from Jermichael, another thing he brings to the table.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Okongwu. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Porter's checked in for Morris. The Nuggets leading by 4. Outside, Green. Porter dishes to Millsap. Over Williams. Second chance shot. In deep, Millsap drops it in. Millsap's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Snell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Nuggets shooting about 42% so far. Back to Green. Outside, Porter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Millsap kicks to Rivers. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Reddish. Here's Okongwu. Millsap covering. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And stolen by Okongwu. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered closely. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. It's Rivers on the wing. McGee against Capella. Young with the steal. All by himself. Here's Huerter. He's guarded by Rivers. Young Young left side. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Capella. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Rivers passes to Bull. Here's McGee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
Now, here is Young. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. There's the pass to Young. It's stolen by Morris. Got a piece of it. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here's Bull. Back to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Bull.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hunter's got his first points of the game. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know, when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
Here is McGee. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And that one's good. Barton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Inside, Herter. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Good if it goes. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead of both. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Left side Gordon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta's shooting the ball at 42%. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella, stolen by Gordon. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Murray. Barton passes to Porter. Jokic inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And it's good, 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off. on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Count that one.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Young's shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Murray against Young. And Porter, here we go. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Yep, that one goes in there. Jokic has got 6. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Porter against Bogdanovich. Porter, no luck. Hawks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The game now all tie. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Young against Murray. He feeds it to Gordon. At the elbow, Jokic. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks for the lead. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Gordon. Oh, the power on that throwdown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The Nuggets with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
Murray against Young. And there's the pass to Barton. At the elbow, Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Dishes to Reddish. Passes it to Okongwu. There's the feed to Gallinari. Drops in the layup for 2. Gallinari's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Jokic with the bucket.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Pass to Herter. Out left to the wing. Jokic with the steal. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver. Green is out there with Gordon. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Monte Morris.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Hawks shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Herter passes to Okongwu. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic has checked in for Millsap, and JaVale McGee's subbed in for Green. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
And for the Nuggets, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Gordon deciding where to go with it. To take the lead in deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Here's Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Bogdanovich up top. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's McGee penetrating. Collins with some nice D. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Capella kicks to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Fires from the wing. It goes straight through with the swish.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Capella, high post. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Bogdanovich against Morris. The pass to McGee to the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Porter's checked in for Denver. Harton comes in for Monte Morris. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 6. Jokic passes to Porter. Basket good. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Passes to Jokic. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:33 left in the 4th. Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
To the middle. Capella takes to Bogdanovich. 32 seconds left in the game. It's Young on the wing. 4 on the clock. To take the lead. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Murray. And it's blocked. Collins against Barton. Collins dishes to Capella. Oh, no good.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this one.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency. Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The score knotted at 39. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Porter. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Here's Snell. Pass to Hunter. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Tony Snell. And the Nuggets making a change here. The Nuggets trail. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Over 100. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Bogdanovich, and the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Porter finds Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Clock at 6. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. Capella kicks to Collins. Shoots over McGee. It counts.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Here's Jokic. Collins with some nice D. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bucket is good. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And the pass to Jokic. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Atlanta. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Nuggets substitution.
Outside Collins. To the wing right side. Young outside. Pass to Collins. For the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I'm glad it's over.
I want to see that
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view of the Atlanta skyline. And
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown the small four with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Nice shot by Smart.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Smart against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Walker after Clint Capella's bucket. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down. Right wing. Capella inside. He's covered by Thompson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Brown. Oh, the lob to Smart. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, you can see Marcus Smart has great connection with his teammates, right? That's just perfect execution of the alley-oop.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team. You can see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
To the inside, right block shot. Young inside, working on Walker. Young's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
For the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Pritchard. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gallinari on the wing. Now the pass to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
The Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Right side Tatum. He feeds it to Williams. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Back to Gallinari. He dishes it to Capella. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston leading by 4. Williams kicks to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Taken away by Williams. In the corner, Tatum with it. To the middle. Reverses. And Williams with the layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Passes it to Capella. Back to Herter. Pass to Capella. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 8. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herter. Boston shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Right side, Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
7 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the floor for Boston. They've got Tristan Thompson. Down out there with Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He gets that one. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Snell. The dish to Okongwu. Back to Snell. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu's shot is good.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Celtics leading by 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside and stolen by Okongwu. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Pritchard passes to Fournier. Here's Brown. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Now here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage break, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Collins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Up Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Collins. Tatum no good. The Hawks trail by 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
In the corner, Collins with it, and the turnover again by Atlanta. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Celtics also with a sub. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Walker taking his time here. Here's Williams. Collins with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Williams, banked in off the glass. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Huerter. Collins against Williams. Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The shot's good from Fournier.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Young. No points in the game yet for him. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. It's stolen by Capella. Jumps up. And the dunk by Capella.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
Young against Walker. Left side, Williams. Four on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And a new group in for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Parker comes in for Jason Tatum. Neesmith, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Fournier. Stolen by Thompson.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Collins, great positioning on the putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
It could go, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. That'll do it. Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Out in front at the half is Boston. They've got the 7-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston? And...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Walker against Young. Thompson outside. And it's blocked by Capella. Bogdanovich looking around. It's Young on the wing from downtown. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three. We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Brown drives in, and Capella sends it back. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And Boston with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Okongwu's now got 11 points.
Boy, Lou Williams with the vision. Pretty pass.
Brown right side. Dishes to Smart. Left side Tatum. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Molinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Shemi Ojeley's checked in for the Celtics. Neesmith comes in for Brown. For bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Hawks trail by 5. The pass to Collins. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Deflects the pass. Here's Pritchard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Young for 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Collins against Smart. Passes it to Ojeley. Boston needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've scored 10 straight.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Neesmith. And he banks in the layup. Neesmith has got his first bucket in this one.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Atlanta.
Feeds it to Collins. Pass to Herter. For the lead. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Ogilvy. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Right side, Collins. Here's Herter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks on top. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Kemba Walker. Thompson is out there with Ogilvy. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. To the paint. Here's Collins. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Young on the wing. Kicks it to Hunter. Back to Young. Plenty of space. And no good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Fournier passes to Neesmith. Back to Fournier. To the right side. Down low. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Hawks leading. Young dishes to Capella. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Tatum. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Capella, high post. He kicks it to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. Hunter, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And finished off by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The three drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Over to the left wing. And Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Smart's checked in for Fournier.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And the Hawks with possession. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside, Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Timeout.
It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside, Bogdanovich. But they'll get another chance. Ooh, offline. No good there. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the...
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA. DA, it's all...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Smart, the guard. Down the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon out there with Porter. Then there's Murray. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Here's Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up and finished off by Porter.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
And it's Jokic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker the pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown throws it down hard.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Over to the wing. Jokic kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. The shot off that time. Good D by Thompson. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. Brown the pass to Tatum. Barton with some nice D. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Jokic with the bucket.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum kicks to Brown. Over Porter. Nice D from Porter.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Brown.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can.
Get it!
Just attacks the rim.
What a throw down there, man.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Rivers against Brown. Rivers passes to Millsap. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Boston. Williams against Millsap. Rivers passes to Millsap. Here's Morris. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Millsap misses. Boston leading by 5. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum passes to Neesmith. Makes it off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Millsap finds Rivers. To the inside. To halt the run, and it's Green missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. For 3, Fournier. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Rivers dishes to Millsap. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. Millsap against Williams. Campazzo. He can't hit that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. It's stolen by Morris. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Green with the ball. Nice D from Williams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The kick out to Brown. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Rivers. Up and in on the layup. Rivers has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. Here's Pritchard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And Boston has possession. Denver able to drain the three. On the wing, Williams. And Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Green. Pass to Rivers. Denver passing it around. Millsap. And he gets it to go. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. To the paint. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. And that one is good. Fournier's got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Millsap with it. Williams picks him up. Millsap left side. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. That one off the back iron and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Williams after Jaylen Brown's miss. That one drops for him.
Timeout.
Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The pass to Rivers. Now here is McGee, guarded by Tatum. McGee, the pass to Murray. That one goes in.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pull up Shea. Rebound Boston. Here's Smart. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 10. Rivers gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Murray. Puts up a three. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Nesmith. A putback, and Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 6.
Tatum has no problem mixing it up, guys. Goes after offensive rebounds with real zeal and a great effort to clean up that mess on the glass.
And so it's Boston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are leading by 12. And Shaq. And that does it for our...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. We've got Murray. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Barton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Brown wide open. He fires. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Thompson. It's deflected.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Tatum with another miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Fournier subbed in for Brown. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Murray outside. Williams against Jokic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
For 3, Fournier drops in the tray. Fournier's got 7.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Now here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, it was a bumpy start to his career for Michael Porter. I mean, this guy had his entire rookie season taken away because of back surgery and had a big mountain to climb just to get back out on the court. But, you know, to his credit, he made the climb.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris is checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Nesmith, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Now, here's Nesmith. Misses the wing Jerry.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And so it's Boston with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Threading the needle with ease there on that pocket pass. Walker showing how fast he makes decisions in the pick and roll.
Morris looking over the floor. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Pass to Smart. Now here's Williams. From deep, Walker. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morris into the lane. And it goes down 2 points. Morris has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. Out to the wing. Launches it. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 5.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Morris against Walker. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And it's Gordon missing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Walker. For 3, Williams. Porter pulls it in. Morris outside. Pass to Jokic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The alley-oop. And so it's Boston, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston. Brown the small 4 with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Thompson. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Celtics leading by 15. inside. Jokic with the steal. The shot's good.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
The pass to Tatum, and so Boston again turning it over. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Green. The Nuggets shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Passes to Porter. Over Tatum. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Porter. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jokic. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The three from Tatum. The second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out, he was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Evan?
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And Thompson kicks to Walker. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Murray against Walker. Outside Tatum. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
1:52 left to play here in the fourth. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Celtics lead by 17. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Jokic, and the three ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. From deep three-point range. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McGee, and he misses the fast break layup. And they go to the intentional foul, and the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Celtics.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Jaylen Brown.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
They grabbed their own miss, pass to Tatum. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And Denver has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Morris outside. There's the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David.
EPC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nestled among the peaks of the rock. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, Murray out there with Will Barton. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Gordon in at the power forward position. Now, here is Young. Collins dishes to Young. 16 feet away. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the first points of the night for Atlanta.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Murray against Young. Murray surveying the D. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Hunter. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
To the wing on the left. The leaner, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. 6-point game. Jokic against Capella. It's stolen by Capella. It's Young on the wing. Passes it to Hunter. To the middle. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. It's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Capella covering. Offensive rebound. Barton dishes to Gordon. It's stolen by Capella. Collins looking around. Young left side. Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Young. Porter against Capella. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And stolen by Hunter. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Snatched up. Capella. The feed to Hunter. The putback. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Capella.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Jokic. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Capella's got 6.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And finished off by Porter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Collins. Young looking it over. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. The 11-footer. And it's Capella missing. The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Gordon. It's stolen by Capella. From deep. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. He's got 8.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets, JaVale McGee is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Murray. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Rivers in at the small forward position. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. It's good. 10 points for Clint Capella.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Murray outside. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Stolen by Rivers. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice to see Millsap sprint ahead on the fast break and get the easy look at the rim.
Gallinari dishes to Williams. Pass to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Murray, the pass to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Now there you have it. Shot clock winding down. And Rivers shows his mettle.
Now the pass to Reddish. Stolen by Rivers. It's stolen by Reddish. To the left wing. Outside Williams. Pass to Reddish. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Denver shooting their first free throws of this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here's Young, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Okongwu. Jokic defending. Clock at 6. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Right wing. Jokic inside. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins kicks to Young. Pass to Snell. Pass to Okongwu. 17-foot shot on the way. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Out left to the wing. And there's the pass to Snell. Now Young. Feeds to Okongwu. Here's Snell, covered by Morris. Now, here's Okongwu. Lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's now got his second basket. Gordon against Bogdanovich. Here's Jokic. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. And so we conclude the first half. Hawks. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds. And that's going to do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. In the corner, it's Hunter. From past the arc, that's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. On its way from Young for 2. That shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Bounce pass Collins. Capella, the pass to Hunter. From deep, Collins up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to Jokic. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He can't get that one. And it's Denver the other way. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Capella, high post. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Young outside, jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. And the Hawks lead by 12.
This is Trae Young's game right there. Rise and fire. And these shots are helping out the offense.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Atlanta with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Pass to Young. to the paint. Capella kicks to Young. Here's Collins. Offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Young up top. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Collins. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 12. Jokic trying to free himself up. That's good from Porter on the assist by Gordon.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Young passes to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Gordon. Porter with it. And Young picks him up defensively. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon kicks to Barton. There's the pass to Murray. Now here's Porter. He's guarded by Collins. Porter passes to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Jokic, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Paul Millsap out there with Green. And it's Rivers. Then there's Monte Morris. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Gallinari on the wing. Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Herter. And the three off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Green. Gallinari with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Rivers against Gallinari. Herter passes to Snell. Back to Herter. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Stripped it away. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Okongwu's running. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we could start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Reddish, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Atlanta leading by 12, and they're running. Here's Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Rivers. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now, here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Snell, that's good.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Morris with the ball. There's the triple. Unable to get that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gallinari outside. Here's Herter, guarded by Green. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. The Hawks leading by 16. And now we've got the intentional foul. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Millsap attacking, lays it up off the glass.
Once Millsap sees he has an opening, he lays the hammer down on that drive.
Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. To the right side. Inside. Capella, the pass to Herter. Offline with his 3.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Barton kicks to Green. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Yep, it counts.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And Herter gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a bit. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it. Hey, Kevin. It's your hands. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Atlanta with the ball. Bogdanovich wide open. Misses the 3. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running. Here's Hunter. Rebound Boston.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Tatum. Collins with some nice D.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Young passes to Capella. Down low, stolen by Thompson. Brown inside. He's against Young. Brown, good.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Collins passes to Capella. Over Thompson. Kicks it out to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Now here's Walker. The kick out to Brown. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Pritchard to the inside and stolen by Williams. And here we go. Pass to Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Jason Tatum.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Pritchard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
But that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Gallinari outside. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Brown. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That 6th sense.
Oh! Textbook. Oh, wow. In your face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Shot's good by Williams.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's the steal. Tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Brown. And it's Pritchard in a corner. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
The defensive awareness, the timing. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Gallinari on the wing. Inside. Here's Snell, guarded by Smart. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Fournier for 3. The putback. And Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Nice D from Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Then for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Reddish. The Hawks trail by 4. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
The Hawks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Smart controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
It's tipped. Okongwu with it. Picked up by Thompson. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Lou Williams.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Williams. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So it's Boston now. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off with the layup. The Hawks trailing. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Lots of room. They get the rebound to the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
And everyone knows Lou Will can score. But there, great job with that drop-off. Sweet dime.
Now here's Tatum. And here's Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Now the feed to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boston, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Williams. He's off on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Pritchard to the inside. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Herter gets it to go. And And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 6. Over in the corner, Brown. From deep three-point range, Gallinari with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have to.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Bucks fans love it. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics trail by 6. Now we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And the Celtics with possession here. From deep, Walker. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 6.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, you have plenty of opportunities to continue that. But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Here's Capella. Hunter, no one around him. The Hawks again can't hit.
You can't hit that one. Your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Left side, Smart. Back to Thompson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Walker against Young. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And it's Capella missing.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Smart misses. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Feeds it to Thompson. It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Ojale. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Ojale's got his first points in this one.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Pass to Collins. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Collins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The shot by Ojale, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Collins kicks to Hunter, takes a 3, drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 11.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Walker against Young to the left side wing. Neesmith can't get it to go. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you got to like the game of Bogdanovich. Really skilled at finding space inside and using it.
Young against Walker. Inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Pass to Ojale. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. And they're pushing it up. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Passes to Collins. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Collins has got 8 points in the quarter.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
To the middle. Here's Ojale, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Boston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Collins trying to break free. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Collins.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Pritchard's got his second bucket tonight.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Snell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He feeds it to Collins. From deep. Can't hit that one. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Down low, Huerter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Gallinari with the steal. Young, right side. Gallinari outside. No good with the triple. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Count it.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already. Broad shoulders and able to make shots through contact.
The Hawks leading by 13. And the pass to Snell. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kicks it to Tatum. And the rejection by Collins. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on Collins. And the Celtics making a change here.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
Pass to Young. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Williams leading the charge. They get it again. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the double team with Walker. Hawks passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Walker with a clean look. A putback, and Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Out to the right wing. Wide open. Hunter, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it's Brown missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And here's Tatum for three. Thompson had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Young pass to Collins. To the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Walker against Young for three. Fournier. D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 12. To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. And Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Over in the corner, Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his third assist on the night.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Now Capella. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Brown outside. Offensive rebound. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Young. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Capella. Over Thompson. And too long on the shot.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Lets it go with a three. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. The Hawks again can't hit. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Fournier. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Look, Thompson's the first guy you better box out. If you don't, he's always prepared to dunk it back home.
And so the Hawks take the win. A true thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it